My BF's 25M. Mother wants me, 25F, to visit her without makeup on. Basically, my boyfriend's mom said that she'll never feel comfortable with me until I go over her house with zero makeup on. She told him, if she's hiding her face, she's probably hiding other things. My BF has seen my face multiple times without makeup and he still likes me for me. I have PCOS and have old dark spots from acne scars and my foundation covers it perfectly. I think this request is ridiculous and I enjoy wearing makeup. I don't even wear it heavy and I pretty much look the same without it. He even told her about my PCOS and she didn't care if it would make me uncomfortable. She wants to meet the real me. Whenever I do see his mother, she avoids eye contact with me and sometimes doesn't even respond when I'm speaking directly to her. I'm pretty sure she's just looking for reasons to justify not liking me. My boyfriend tried to tell me what she was saying made sense, but I thought it was ridiculous. Is it all in my head? TL. Doctor. She wants me to not wear any makeup at all when going to her house and I don't think it's a reasonable request. This is a ridiculous request. I don't know what her issue is, but it's not your responsibility. Can you talk to your BF and have him talk to his mom about backing off? That woman is an absolute frickin' weirdo. Honestly, just making excuses as to why you're not good enough for her precious son. You could probably be a doctor with a house who makes $1 million and solves world hunger with flawless, perfect radiant skin that never gets a zit and she'd still find some weird-ass request of you. I guarantee if you do as she asks she'll just find something else, lol. That's really stupid. It sounds like she's the kind of person who gets all of her golden rules for life off of RIM 14 and this is deep. If she hides her face she is probably hiding something else. That doesn't mean anything and it simply isn't true. To actually think that such a correlation is real and definite is absurd, and I'm not really sure how a second adult, your BF, would try to convince you she is right. Unless your BF is Jaden Smith. It is either one. He is so attached to her he is trying to change you to meet her approval instead of standing up for you to her, which is not going to make for a healthy relationship. Or two. He believes in this kind of nonsensical, overly dramatic and sentimental notion, in which case he lacks true reasoning and logic-based decision-making abilities. You don't want to try to live a normal, grounded life with someone who cannot separate reality from daily devotional quotes. It's your face, not hers, not his. He is allowing his mother to accuse you blindly of being a liar and a deviant trying to hide her dirty past. It's also none of her ducking business what is in your past or what secrets you may have. How your BF allows this to happen just shows where you rank on his list of priorities. It's not even that he needs to love you more than her right now, but to not blatantly allow her to belittle you does not mean that you have to be most important. Just somewhat important. I would let my mom talk like that about an acquaintance, let alone my SO. The longer this relationship lasts, the worse the problems will get if you don't make a strong stand and make him make a choice to defend you. Nobody has a right to tell you what to wear, or whether or not to wear makeup. If she's this stubborn and ridiculous, I suggest not worrying about what she thinks. You know she has no right to ask that of you, so tune it out and hold your head high. Your boyfriend is a 25-year-old moron for attempting to make what his mother asks of you to look sensible. Ask him if you need to drop your pants and shove your vagina into her face, too, so she can inspect whether your fun zone is up to par with what she considers good form for her precious son. Honestly, I'd be done dating a person who doesn't defend me to such disgusting sexist requests. A woman wearing makeup cannot be trusted. Well, fuck my life then, I guess. Do not do this. This is her first request but won't be her last. In fact, prepare for her to try this shit throughout your entire relationship with your BF. If you do this, her future requests will be about her controlling what you do. I would guess that she will continue this behavior and get worse with grandchildren. Don't fight, because she will also use this against you. What is she really hiding? Why is she making this such a big deal? She seems like she has issues. You reacting poorly is exactly what she wants and feeds off of. Just wear makeup and limit the times you answer or justify yourself to once. If she persists, then just say we've already discussed this. Somehow I get the distinct impression that showing this woman your bare face is not going to be enough to make her like you. A person this bizarrely unreasonable is going to move the goalposts. The question is, what does your boyfriend plan to do about this? It's your BF's job to deal with this. Tell him it's his job to deal with this and leave you out of it. You'll be able to see if he is willing to stand up against unreasonable demands from his mother that have to do with your relationship. If he doesn't, that's a sign of what the future will be like. Mom will be involved in your personal relationship. Tell her you need to bond at a Turkish bath. Naked. You need to see all of her. In all seriousness, don't give in because it'll set a precedent even if the no makeup thing wasn't a big deal to you. What a horrible request. Sounds like a good question for our just no mill to me. Honestly, I do think she's just looking for excuses to control you, your BF, and to break y'all up. The fact that your BF is supporting her controlling behavior is a red flag. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life with someone who will support someone else controlling your body? This is how we get stories of MILs insisting they'll not use painkillers during childbirth, or that they can only feed their grandchild breast milk until the child is 10 years old, or whatever other controlling nastiness is in them, and the husband in question going along with it. Honestly, she sounds like a psycho. This is a ridiculous request, and if your relationship with him gets more serious, it will get worse. Check out the Just No Mill subreddit for some horror stories. Your boyfriend should not be validating her behavior and should be placing boundaries with her. I think you need to have a serious sit-down with him. She is not entitled to look at any part of you. It's your body, face. Don't ever do it, because once you give in to her once, she will come straight back at you with more unreasonable stuff she wants you to do. Don't date a man that lets his mommy control you or him. I would personally walk away from the relationship. Your BF doesn't even respect your feelings, and the fact that he even told his mother something personal that you shared with him would make me feel like he'll go to her and tell her anything she wants to hear. She wants control and she is gaining it. She has power over her son and now she's trying to get to you. The real you has nothing to do with looks, and if she can't accept that, I wouldn't deal with it. For someone who loves you and is your partner, they are supposed to be supportive and on your side. He didn't even back you up in the situation but just agreed with his mother. If you see a future with this guy and the family isn't very fond of you or even respects you, walk away, because even if you show her your face without makeup, she won't like you any less or any more. You're a beautiful individual and you deserve better. That request is just ridiculous. Whenever she asks, just tell her your boyfriend has seen you without makeup and you have nothing to hide, and let that be the end of it. Your boyfriend should have your back on this and needs to stand up to his mother and tell her how crazy she sounds. They both need to get their act together. Let me tell you something from one girl to another. Red flags don't only include ones you see from your partner, but also the way their family treats you as well. The mother of my first long-term partner was consistently horrible to me, and he pretty much sided with her. I know that that was his flesh and blood, but they don't have to side with their family treating you like crap. They should stand up to them. So you have a few choices. You can give in to this ridiculous demand and set a precedent. You can tell your BF that he needs to stand up to her. Or you can, no matter how you choose to handle it, know that it can set the course for your relationship for the future. I definitely think you need to tell her, this is me. This is how I am whether I have makeup or not. If you choose to dislike me purely because I wear makeup, then I am not the problem. You are. Definitely consider whether you are willing to put up with that level of pettiness for this guy. Because Mother Dearest is showing her true colors, and so is he. Lol, she's totally trying to establish dominant status. Stand up for yourself. She's insane, and if you end up married to this man, she's going to make your life a living hell. Ew. She's a selfish and condescending woman. She obviously thinks you're not good enough for her precious son. If you intend on marrying him, be it known that she will be your future mill. That's a huge no for me.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.